Hubbo! Welcome to WrestleGram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. The Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here on a Sunday to give you, of course, the Dirtsheet Roundup. This is actually episode 19 of the Dirtsheet Roundup. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the day, the weekend, the week that was. If you're watching it, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. If you want to do anything for me other than watch the show, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and give me the thumbs up or whatnot. If you want to do more than just that, go ahead and hit the sub button. Hit the sub button. I'm okay with that. We're on the road to monetization. We're slowly getting there, but slowly, and I think we will get there. Okay? If you want to do anything than just those three things I just asked you for, not asking for a dime, not asking for a red penny. I think it's copper, but we're going to say red. A red cent. My mom says red cent. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week, you guys. 7 core shows. If you want to download them or whatnot, I'm happy for that as well. So, also, comments. Make sure you're putting the comments in. It does help the algorithm. It does help us get to where we need to get, okay? So, let's go ahead and talk about the Dirtsheet Roundup. If you don't know anything about the Dirtsheet Roundup, I talk about the week that was. I grab as much as I can and I give it to you in nice, healthy doses of awesomeness. And I just put my little spin, my little rap on it or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? First and foremost, Mr. Ali on WWE. He's at it again with WWE. This is on Twitter, where one of his fans tweeted to him and saying, "I will never understand why in the world WWE won't get in on the Mustafa Ali. He is fantastic at promos and in the ring." So, after that, Mustafa Ali, he did respond. He said, "I know, and I'll knock that shit out." Now, here's the thing. I've already said my respect for Mustafa Ali. I hated the setback with that stupid faction that he had, which was horrible. But I will say that out of all the people that could take those belts off of Roman Reigns, out of all those people, Mustafa Ali should be the one to do it. I've said this on camera, I've said this with friends, I've said this numerous times that Mustafa Ali is that guy. Now, back a long time ago when Kofi Mania was a thing, if you don't know anything about wrestling, it was not supposed to be Kofi Kingston that won that match. He was not supposed to win. It was actually supposed to be Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali was supposed to go to WrestleMania to beat Daniel Bryan for that belt as well. But Mustafa was still kind of green, and on top of that, he was very injury prone. Now, if you do know what happened, Mustafa did a spill onto the outside, rolling into the commentary desk, almost shattering his skull, his inner skull, the front part of his skull, because he went full force into the commentator's desk, getting him out of wrestling for a while. I don't forget how long it was, but he was injured for a long time. He came back, and they were like, "We're not going to risk it. We're going to go ahead and go with Kofi." And that is the story now. Kofi Kingston was the world champion for almost a year before he lost it to Brock Lesnar really quickly, and I'm still pissed off behind that. But anyway, I digress. Mustafa Ali also, his handle is oh my god, it's crazy. We'll call out whole behavior. He is still upset. This is not the first time that Mustafa was on Twitter. He did pitch something to Vince McMahon before Vince McMahon was booted out about a Make America Great Again type gimmick where he was pro America, super America, like a MAGA type character. Vince McMahon didn't like it, and Mustafa was going to sit out the rest of his contract. Apparently, somebody did talk to Mustafa, and he came back. He was in the title scene for the United States belt. But that's when hot, super hot, over Austin Theory was doing his thing, and they still dropped the ball on Mustafa, i.e., with the Miz or even with Fear Mahan. So it was a lot of craziness. Now let me talk about it a little bit now. All right. Mustafa is a great wrestler, but all I can say is that if you think about so many moving parts at this very moment, all I can say is that they should have kept him in the ring, kept him doing what he's doing, and just tacking on wins. Tacking on every person he faces, i.e., if it's a former wrestler, former champion, Dunn, just keep him tacking on wins. I would have preferred him to be on SmackDown because it's so many heavy hitters on the Raw side that he would have gotten more, stuff that he could be doing. And on top of that, keep him on pay-per-views. You should have kept him on any type of pay-per-view, even if it's not for a title. He should have been on pay-per-views and continuously tacking on wins. Now he's no longer on the. He's no longer being shown. There's no airtime for him. Hopefully, this changes after we see this tweet. I mean, come on, Mr. Farley was a really good. He's a really good wrestler, and he's really good on the mic. Let's give him another shot. I don't know what they want from this guy. I mean, he is good. I did say beforehand when he got into it with WWE that when he got done with his contract, go ahead and go to AEW because AEW would treat him right. But I'm so scared that he goes to AEW. They treat him like, Johnny Mundo or Johnny Wrestling or whatnot. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, I wish him the best. He did say that he was trying to go back to the indie circuit to, which would be a great thing as well because a lot of people did go to the indies and they became really, really, really good. So, I mean, what more can I say? I wish him the best. Hopefully we do see something a little different than what we saw when it came to, of course, the stuff that happened, not even this go around, but beforehand. I don't know. I forgot. I think it's Shawn Michaels or Paul Heyman that is part of Talent Relations. Please go and talk to him. See what we can do about fixing this, turning this around. When is the draft? Goodness gracious. Anyway, off of that, now we got a lot of WWE stuff that's go around. Kevin Dunn is still there, believe it or not. I didn't know that. PW Insider has said that Kevin Dunn, I didn't even know that what his rank was, but he is the global chief of television executive vice president. And if you don't know, that was Vince McMahon's right-hand man. When I tell you he was the right hand, he was before you get to the final boss. He was Goro. That's pretty much what he was. Now, he's the one that does all the camera angles, which kind of give you seasickness because all the crazy angles that he do. And a lot of people don't like that, including myself. It is very, very juvenile when it comes to his style. Also, I didn't know this, but a lot of people want him out, but they don't have a person to replace him, so that's why he's still there. Stephanie and him are always bumping heads, and also the wrestlers aren't happy with the I support Donald Trump MAGA flag that he had on his because he has his own trailer that he does all of the graphics and stuff at. And you have people that are upset behind that. Keep your political views out of people's mouth, down their throat. You don't want to do that. But I mean, apparently he is a MAGA person, so a lot of people were upset behind that. So we are waiting. We're truly waiting to see who will replace Kevin Dunn. But believe it or not, Kevin Dunn is pretty much the diamond in the rough. He is the needle in the haystack. Apparently, his position is very, very valuable to the company. And, but once again, hopefully we will see that, he gets out of there quickly and quietly, and we don't have any drama or whatnot. After that, let's keep going. Remember I was talking about Bobby Roode and the Dirty Dogs? We finally get an update. And also we get an update on Aaliyah as well. But we don't get the update that I thought we were going to get. Apparently, Roode is suffered a injury. And the last time that we saw Bobby Roode was April. At the was the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. The last time he actually wrestled was in June when he faced Omos, which was guaranteed probably a squash match. But he did post something on Twitter, and it says, heading home after what I hope to be a successful trip to Birmingham, Alabama. Big thanks to South Lake and is it Andrew Sports Medicine for taking great care of me. Now, here's the thing. We still don't know exactly what the injury is at hand, but we give him all the best, all the positive, all the healing energy that we possibly can. Hopefully, it's not as big as what we think it is, and he's coming back or whatnot. We need some more tag teams there, and Dirty Dogs were actually really decent a tag team or whatnot. After that, we can talk about, of course, Aaliyah. Aaliyah wasn't the biggest star in WWE after she left NXT, but she did get stardom and fame after winning with Raquel Rodriguez, the first tournament to reclaim the new incoming women's tag, and they won it, and then 2 weeks later they lost it, which they should have pulled the trigger and had them not win at all. But I think it was just a good moment for Raquel and Aaliyah to win. But we do kind of find out that the reason why they probably didn't take those belts off of her is because Aaliyah did suffer an injury. On Twitter, she does have a picture with her arm, her shoulder right there bruised, and it says, "Never give up." Now, once again, I understand that when injuries happen, you got to take those belts off of them. You don't want the inaugural or the intern champions. They are getting really old, really bad, really fast when it comes to AEW. When they lose a champion, they keep the belt on them, and that gets old. So just take the belt off of them. That's a smart thing to do. Aaliyah, hopefully, just like I said with Bob Roode, please helping, healing energy, positive energy towards you. Hopefully everything will come to tuition. I love you so much. She's a very beautiful young lady, and she was getting better in the ring as well. So hopefully we'll see what happens with that as well. Also, we have another update. This is with CM Punk. Now, I did say that AEW looks like they are going to get rid of that or write them off or buy the contract out. But we get more information, and this is through the Wrestling Observer, and they are saying that apparently AEW does not release talent if they are injured on the injury reserve, the IR, or went under surgery, vice versa. So if you're injured, they're not going to let you go hands over foot. Not going to do it. So CM Punk is out. It's a torn tricep. He's out for 8 weeks. They did have a picture of him with a cane on his arm, so he does look like he was They tried to get that surgery on him as quickly as possible, so there would not be a further injury. So it wasn't successful. Like I said, it was a successful surgery. He is in rehab, and right now, uh, the way it's looking, that 8 weeks will help CM Punk uh, be that it will be in next May. That the way it's looking, just like I said, the way it's looking now, since we have that 8 weeks, this is actually, I think, a smart move on everybody's standpoint, because now you have that time to rest, you have that time to be okay, you have that time to get away from all of the drama. It was a smart move. I hate that he is injured, but I think that injury did save not only him but AEW in the long run, because that will make cooler heads when it comes to May of 2023. All right. So I wish, like I said, all the other people that are injured, I wish CM Punk, of course, healing energy, positive energy, and hopefully everything will come to fruition when it comes to the EVPs and of course CM Punk. After that, one more, and this is about, of course, I talked about this a while back. The WWE tag division, both tag divisions will now go. That look like they're pulling the trigger on the belts. That's what it looks like. And since Triple H is there, it looks like it's going to get done sooner than later. If you have not followed this man, please go follow this man. His name is Belt Fan Dan. He knows a lot about when it comes to anything about championship belts. It is very creepy, but very cool that he is very great when it comes to knowing about the belts. Now, he does talk about the replacement of the men's and women's tag belts, which the women's belt looks like a hubcap. It looks like a speaker. It's like a speaker, and they just took the speaker out and put it on the belt. And the men's belt looks like two coins. It looks horrible. They've been looked horrible. I hate how they look. But let's talk about it. Both men's and women tag team titles will be revamped. And this is a direct tweet from Belt Fan Dan. New WWE tag belts are discussed to me, Dan, of course to him, as being a exiting design, dual plated black strap, and having a stacked large WWE logo on the center. He also says that they also have a old, never used tag strap, which are the women's tag style on the colored straps. The way it's looking is that they're going to look like the world titles. Why? 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 They're saying that the WWE logo is going to be in the middle, and I hate the design of the world title belt. The only two belts that on the main roster is the Intercontinental belt, which is beautiful, and that beautiful the WWE United States belt. Those two belts they revamped, and the designs are beautiful. I don't know why they do not have those belts destroyed, put them in the archives, and you're going to make now the tag belts look exactly like the world belts. Why? This is not making any sense. I stop making the belts look like toys. They're not supposed to be designed to look like toys. Y'all are making them look worse. I mean, if confirmation if that's gonna be, I mean, it's just why? Anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being a part of today's show. I will be back Monday. Also, you will find out what my 2 cents will be about at the end of Monday, okay? Also, we will have an extra show extra 2 shows due to the fact that we will have, of course, Extreme Rules, and I think I'm gonna do one for Battle of the Belts. I don't know. In the comments, if you want me to do Battle of the Belts, let me know, because that's gonna be Saturday. Other than that, you guys, what more can I say? I mean, the best is truly yet to come. I promise you it will. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.